I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Damn, I thought I had the day off, but I guess not. Sticky. Not all heroes wear capes. Somewhere about Ross wigs and drink Keystone. God damn straight. My voice is fucking wrecked from yesterday. Let's see what we got going on here. Fuck, I thought someone was going to snipe this. I was going to take the day off, but apparently not. We're going to have to go ultra crackhead speed on this just to catch up. So let's go.
Beautiful Batman show. That's right. You're tuned in
Speed
with
it up.
Tyree Sneed, and this is Batman Radio. That's right. How's everybody doing out there? First of all, you will not get a chat room ever again because, like I said, people continue to show their cards. They all graduated from Penn University, so no problem. I've already identified what it is. I've explained everything. I've answered every question, every quant. Okay? I don't play games. I don't play like that. So, like I said, when I'm on here, I'm not here to endure anything. Okay, I'm not here to have people talk to me crazy and talk to me in a way and light that they would never talk to me like in person. I'm not here for none of that. Okay, again, I'm not going to be careful what I say. I'm going to freely do what I want to do. Right. So, like I said, you all don't run nothing. Right. You run your mouth, but you don't run nothing. And I run everything, and I have full power and control over this entire world, and I am the Batman.
We are behind a little bit. He's been going for about half hour, at least about a half hour. I'm on 1.5 right now. I thought somebody was going to fucking grab the live snipe, but I guess not. But all right, let's go.
Man, look how pretty my hair looks. Yep, because I got beautiful hair. Because I don't have your problems. That's right. Because I'm gorgeous.
God damn,
like I said, are y'all okay over there? Are you having a hard time dealing with my success, my good looks, my handsomeness, my complete brute strength?
What's up, that guy?
On brains and brawn.
Permanently.
Right? Like I said, we used the steel armor today. That's 18 gauge steel armor, right? I purchased everything with my own money. Everything costs thousands of dollars, just like the bulletproof vest. I call it the armor of God because that's what it is.
Until 9 o'clock
100%, basically kind of like what the Spartans, Trojans, all them wore, right? They try to, I never understood 300 because they depict them where they weren't wearing armor. And then people started believing they weren't, and then other people have to answer and tell them, like, no, they actually wore armor. They started with armor, I think, pretty identical to that. And then what I'm guessing is they probably realized how heavy it was and that you get tired. So they, I think, reduced it to something else. But it's good stuff, man. I mean, you just have to train for it. You have to get to the capacity strength-wise, where your body can carry that much weight. I'm pretty sure I don't know if it's really 30 pounds. I don't know about that, but it's heavy as hell. And when you're wearing it for hours like I am and in the heat, much less when it's black and it's absorbing all the heat. I mean, it's not easy, you know what I mean? But that's why I do all this training, because I want to make sure I'm ready, because there's going to be different bat suits, and some of the bat suits are going to be made out of armor.
Yeah, his mouth is worse today
I'm
than
gonna
it
look
was
like a gargoyle
yesterday.
with like a gargoyle mask. You know what I mean? Batman is a demon, in case y'all didn't know. You understand? So, these people, they always want to run their mouth. All y'all are the same. In reality, all y'all ain't about nothing. You're just all posers. And that's the thing, with me. I mean, you either about it or you ain't. You either real or you ain't. And if not, I have no interest in talking or conversing with you. You understand? I don't talk to slouches. I talk to the real deal Holyfield. Those are the people I associate with. You get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. So, like I said, what you're doing clearly, and obviously, a lot of you just are unstable and can't think straight. And that's not my problem. So I'm a grown man. Like I said, I'm wealthy. I've succeeded my entire life. I'm extremely accomplished. And that's the thing. They try to enable the behavior and make excuses when, again, none of you are sitting in this position, right? You don't know how hard it is to go through that and to do a show, and then much less to go through that every day. For what reason? Why would I put myself through anything? Listen, to all you corny YouTubers, all y'all below me, you're going to always be below me, just like most of you are poor. You don't have what I have wealth-wise. You're nowhere near me in equity. You for sure nowhere near me what I've done financially on this planet, because I outdid your entire government combined. Right, I outdid every major celebrity. You could combine even their illusion. I've surpassed even the illusion of every celebrity's money and wealth. All of it. If you put all of it together, they ain't coming close to what I really have. Even right now, wealth, not cash.
Aren't clothes allowed in the house anymore?
2 + 2 = 4. When you get set up and targeted like
is that why he had to get his own chair? Because she doesn't even want his fucking stinking ass sitting on anything that she owns. Fuck.
For having too much money and being successful and doing too well, right? You got to start over. Every time I started over, I turned around, made tons of money, made millions every year consecutively. So I've done everything right. And I told everybody, I said, everything will come back together and I won't lose a thing. And that's exactly what happened. I've won every single time. So that's my point. Like, talking outside of reality is not an option. When you lose, learn how to hold your L.
Oh, we got one. Go back just a little bit.
Single time. So that's my point. Like, talking outside of reality is not an option. When you lose, learn how to hold your L.
There it is. Got him. Let's grab this and gotta get a screenshot of that. Gotta have them. That's what we're here for. Done. All right, let's go.
Like Tone Space, right? Now Tone Space wants to
Great.
pretend he's the voice of reason.
Elsa.
See, that's what they're doing. They use their YouTube channels and they're stuck in their own delusion. And it's all their own delusion, and they think that they can pretend when they choose and use YouTube as a way of perception control. No, you can't, because everybody knows what's happened. These people, I have actual receipts, documentation of like tons of stuff that these people have said, and they create more every day. One of them said one time, and I have it still, and it's all going to be shown to a lawyer, and the lawyer is just going to have a field day. He's going to be like, "Ooh, goody," because it's an automatic win.
I'll take it.
I'm guaranteed to win my lawsuits, all of them. So it's like, I mean, you have establishments that have participated in gang stalking me with the red triangles. They've accepted phone calls. The minute you accept a phone call from the red triangles at all, you should be screening your calls. If you accept a phone call, right?
That guy, when's the last time you accepted a phone call?
I'm just here holding my L.
And you take it upon yourself to take bait and involve yourself with an underground organization that tried to target me. Well, they all hide and tried to act like they're going to control anything in my life and what I do, or how I feel, or my freedom, or how I'm living, or anything. The minute anybody does that, they've incriminated themselves and indicted themselves on federal charges. Be more careful. You understand? Make better decisions. That's all I have to say. No, it's not my fault what other people do. I'm not responsible for other people. I don't know any of you. Like I said, all these folks, they hide. You understand? And they thought I was never going to figure out the entire plot. Like I said, there's bars on 6th Street that are involved in this. I'm not afraid to talk about anything. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I was born to break rules. I was born to stand up to all of you. I'm doing exactly what I was born to do.
Yeah, Downrange, this interview is festering with them.
Defeating you. I was put here for a specific purpose, right? And for all of you to lose. So I think it's pretty clear what I'm doing and what I'm on. I don't think it needs to be explained. There's no fear. There's no anxiety. There's no nervousness. I carry one function out every day. That's what I do. And I'm Batman. And like I said, there's a monster inside of me, and the monster is hungry. Feel me? Real talk. He's hungry. Real talk. So, like I said, all y'all know what it is. You know exactly what's going down. You know exactly what's up. Say when Batman around, it's going down.
We took away some viewers. He's got 7 against 11 right now.
Man, Young Jock is so
winner.
We all know what bats eat.
Little this, you know. They're a funny group, man. But like I said, you got them all on this online stuff, and they want to type stuff and be anonymous. Hey, listen, brother, let's skip all that. How about y'all pay me $1,000 if you want a undisclosed private chat group, and only the people that I decide who can be a part of that chat can be a part of that chat. And you will be positive you will not say anything to me that I don't even slightly not like. You're gonna be respectful. If y'all want to do that, donate $1,000. I think Cash App has like a $1,000 daily limit. You can, send $999 for the first day.
Nice.
That's all you got to do. But y'all paying me, and then you can send $1 the next day tomorrow, because you're gonna send me $1,000 now if y'all want to talk. I'm telling you straight up, real talk. And you're lucky I'm even being that nice.
So he wants people to send him $1,000 to join a chat group, and then be kicked out the first time you open your mouth and say anything.
Yes.
Sounds like a deal.
Because the courts are going to make
them everybody, so we can just keep opening and closing it and rack up 10 grand.
I'll pay me punitive damages anyway. I'm not even worried about it, man. I'm telling you, I got all my enemies right where I want them. I own you. I got your freedom in the palm of my hand. You got to think better, man. You got to be smarter, bro. You knew better, you do better. You feel me? So I love it, man. I love when I get the best of people. That's all I'm saying is don't come online and then try to get other people around you that also go into prison. That's cowardly. Who does that? And then acts like they're talking as if they're saying anything. What you should do is be quiet. You should learn when you've been defeated and somebody got the best of you, right? Because you yapping online is what got you in this predicament. You understand? Is why y'all are going to be sitting in prison forever. You ain't never getting out. I can guarantee it, bro. This is a full federal lawsuit in case.
I actually had a dream
that
I was getting arrested and going to prison
my
last
confidence
night.
is through the roof, baby.
And I was going to see my
So how does that feel? How does that feel that that's what you get? And just like the reading said, everything they wished for me is happening to them. You understand? Like, what's up, man? Y'all really feel like that? Man, that's sad, bro. That's sad that, everything that you do is a coward.
I had a dream that I parked my bike in a bad neighborhood and it got like stripped and burned.
Was it one of those lucid dreams where it's like you wake up and you're like, oh, fuck.
Well, I went out and I saw it and I'm just like, well, shit. Now what? And so I walked back inside the building, but then I woke up and I was like, oh, okay, good. That was a dream. I went back to sleep.
See, that's the thing. I'm a real dude. I'm a real gangster. I don't respect people like that. See what I'm saying? People like that ain't nowhere near my level. You can't talk to me. You talking to a boss over here.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you, Wigan.
Yeah, y'all don't get to talk to me. I'm not worried about nobody on YouTube and how I didn't ask you. My job doesn't consist of YouTube. My job consists in these streets. My job consists with all these gangs and illegal organizations. Y'all know what my job entails and what I got to do and what I do every day. All this training, I'm getting ready. Now, what did I do again? Progressed again today. I progress every time I train. I told y'all. I did 100 dips
Red toe
with
with
the
wax
steel armor, the
museum
armor of
creature.
God on.
Man,
You know how
lady, what's her name? Lady
Madam
so-and-so?
Tussaud.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. At the fucking wax museum. Could you imagine you getting fucking photo op and you put your arm around this fucking creature?
insane that is? These people thought they were the architects of my
That's
downfall,
not
and
wax,
you don't seem
that's
to get that
grease.
everything
You fucking light a candle.
grows from the dirt.
Same effect.
Could you have a
Same-
lard museum? Everything's
Ever-
just carved out of lard.
You ever make a candle out of a stick of butter?
Mm.
Just fucking drag a piece of string down the middle of it. Same effect.
Yeah, just like the video said, you thought you were architect of my downfall. You literally
Facts. I actually did that one time because I had a bad crack habit. Let's go back to 92. All right. I'm a kid. Doesn't matter. We ran out of lighters and actually took a piece of string, and pushed it down through halfway mid on a piece of butter so we could light that as a fucking candle so I could smoke crack. True story.
created the environment for me to sprout and rise and grow. Yeah, everything you've done has ended up helping me when your intention was completely opposite.
That's
You be
hard
careful with your
times,
intentions
Daddy.
in reality, man, because intentions matter. Intentions shape reality. So what y'all do is you hide on computers and phones. I got you completely figured out, and you keep typing with intent because you just are jealous and mad at someone because their life is beautiful, meaning mine, and they're shining and they're everything you can't be because you're weak and you're a joke, and you spend your time doing that type of stuff with random innocent people. Like nobody deserves that, bro. That's not tough. But I thought we told y'all that. I told some of these folks that in person. I said, "What are you doing? Like, what is that? Like, what? No, I've seen some of these fools in reality. They was sitting there and they was trying to bother regular innocent people, civilians, and it was women at that, and it was a woman doing it.
Never again.
Like, how you a woman and you doing that towards women, and then acting like they was
Chat's
high, like, oh,
permanently
I'm prison
closed,
time.
Hoss.
You just got out of prison. What? See what I'm saying? Like, some people really, really can't think. Some people just plain slow. You feel me? People like that. You know what normal people do? Nobody's scared. Nobody's
That's
scared
the
of you.
point.
Nobody fears you.
Oh shit.
People stay away from you for good reason because nobody wants to deal with someone who's just impulsive and makes rash decisions.
Damn straight,
and doesn't
Downrange.
have not only a filter but just doesn't make sense and is making all the wrong decisions. See what I'm saying? That's why people like that, I can't be around you, bro, at all. Don't want to, wouldn't want to. You know, I think it's funny how you tried to role reverse
I
all
need
of
you
reality,
to
but
get
all
a
of reality still
spoon,
says the same
a
thing, that
sack
I'm a
of
boss.
crack, and a stick of butter.
Gotta get me a new t-shirt.
One spoon,
champ I made.
one sack of crack, and one stick of butter.
A half a gram. A half gram, a spoon, and some ice chips and some gutter water. And
Every right move for my
now
future,
we're
for my
going, dear
career, and I
Doc.
stand before you, the wealthiest man in the world still, and the most successful. Seriously, financially and everything. No, I wasn't supposed to have money to hold right now. I was supposed to put it in equity like I did.
Piece of
That's
cotton.
wealth. What do you
One
mean?
spoon.
I just play the game for
piece
what
of
it's worth. I
cotton.
play with the big boys. The big boys want wealth and equity. They don't care about cash. Homeboy, home skillet. So what is she talking about? I make money just by talking. By the way, y'all need to go ahead and come up off of the money and start donating because y'all don't do nothing. Y'all just sit there. I pretty much gave up trying to do this financially. I'm not even going to try. It's just let the pieces fall where they may. Whatever happens, happens. Because I'm not going to keep trying when y'all just refuse to help me along the way. I mean, y'all ain't doing nothing. Breadcrumbing me, sending me $10 every annual year is not helping me, bro. All y'all is full of it. All y'all. That goes out to all y'all, bro. I'm not going to sit here and be nice to none of you or kiss up like y'all do. Like, no, all y'all, bro. Ain't none of y'all really supportive. How you not sent $50 to $100 yet? Like at least a couple of $100 so that I can get out of this fake loop. I'm not stagnated. I'm not in a loop. Y'all keeping me in a fake loop.
Say again.
So there's a lot of drone activity today.
I see that.
Which is just me having to pay the phone bill. So I'm working hard as hell. I'm making as much money as I can make on this system where they pay you 100th of a cent per 1,000 views. I'm making a living off this. I'm doing well. I'm getting what I need. I'm handling everything like a boss. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for me. And I'm all that matters. You people don't matter. I matter, right? See, that's the part you got misconstrued. You think
anybody's listening, I want to try and do something when I'm making thumbnails for these stupid videos that the quote of the day I want to put into a speech bubble, but I'm pretty sure fucking palm trees are going to be involved. So.
I owe anybody. I don't owe nobody nothing. I owe myself this. This is a promise I make to myself this year. I matter. I'm not here for none of y'all. None of y'all. I'm not here for nobody else. I'm here for me now. You understand? Because of the way that y'all want to all act and the way you want to be. I'm out for me and me only. I'm trying to do what I need to do right now for me. You understand? It's absolutely crazy, bro. Again, ain't nobody done nothing for me. I don't understand how y'all have this entitled attitude and an attitude like I owe any of y'all anything. I don't owe nobody nothing. I did all this on my own. Y'all making me do it on my own. Y'all left me, out to.
Now, Weekend, it's like, that face you make when you smell something rotten? That's the face I make looking at him. Now, it's more like the face when you're taking a shit and it's really rancid and fucking nasty, but it smells like someone else is shitting next to you. That's
when you're trying to think back and you're like, what the fuck did I eat?
Exactly. It's not you. It's like, that didn't come from me. You actually look over and there's no one sitting next to you.
To dry, and I have to pick up myself and all the pieces and try to rebuild everything from scratch. And you're gonna sit here and complain because I did it so quickly? Like what? Then you want to give me a hard time? Hell nah, bro. Nah, bro. God got a problem with that. He ain't gonna let me get treated no way. I assure you. So now what's up? You quiet now, ain't you? Right, because you're talking to a grown man, a grown tough Billy, actual tough dude, who's telling you what it is and how things gonna go. I'm telling you what to do. Talking to you. Like I said, however you feel. Like I said,
It's so sour.
why the typing
It's
online?
so sour.
Why the hiding? How come you haven't done anything about it? Because you can't. Because you're all soft. That's reality, and it's been reality forever. What do you mean? I'm not afraid to talk about nothing.
Can we
It's just
get
I address the topic one
somebody
time.
to climb that palm tree and plant a bat dog staring down at him?
With a bucket of water balloons.
Talk to fools who try to repeat themselves. Like what? You think you're clever? You think you're smart? Okay. Then why did you literally federally indict and incriminate yourself? Can you answer that?
Better.
Why did you federally indict everyone else along with you? Y'all are like a wave of just literally you drag everyone around you down. They made one guy on here who tried to come over here again yesterday, who I don't know and never have met. Like, I don't know you, bro. Like,
Thank you, CIA.
why are you doing that? What? So he tried to come over here yesterday. They made him lose over $100,000 plus because he didn't listen to my advice I just gave publicly for him online to cash out and take his profit that he made off of the stock. And the weird lady was so hell-bent on, again, trying to say things, acting like she's making a joke or saying something disparaging, I guess, because that's so important, more important than doing well or having money or succeeding or anything. It's just all against me. And this is a person I've never met because they're a coward and they're scared of Batman. They're terrified of me. Proven every day, proofs in the pudding, proofs in reality. You've never talked to me to my face or ever talked that way or spoken that way. You're scared. You're terrified of Batman. It's a very easy thing to see. The whole public agrees. So what's up? You need to get on business. You need to get up and prove what you're talking about. That's it. No more talking. Get to proving. It doesn't require talking because you ain't gonna do nothing. So like I said, at the end of the day, man, that person made someone lose over about $100,000. Are you proud of that? Because it was more important to you to say some corny line, fake talk about Tyree doesn't know anything about investing or stock. Okay. But had he taken my advice, he would have had over $100,000. Instead, after that, he went to jail. He was issuing illegal statements to everyone. He couldn't even afford his hotels anymore because the same people who lost him all his money, shouldn't you be paying for his hotels? I mean, I think he got him kicked out of where he was at, and he did that to himself. So he didn't have anywhere to go. He was in hotels, and now he's just back to square one, exactly where he started. When the dude was clearly smart enough, he believed in something, right? So he invested into AMC, and he has a mind. He was smart enough to make the right investment. Like I said, doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. All I asked you to do was, hey, when you come over here, brother, donate at least, really should be at least $50. You should really be donating me a couple of hundo because everything you've done. The courts are going to have you pay punitive damages anyway, buddy. I mean, you better get some.
Well, weekend, you're going to have to get extradited down here somehow for the next Sartonicon convention. So
money together because you're going to have to pay me. That's common sense. And he's talking about the last thing I want is jail. Well, like I said, you're still talking on YouTube. YouTube ain't no courtroom. I mean, there's nothing to discuss. I mean, every single member of the Red Triangles and person on YouTube that's a part of this, I don't care if you just came on a panel, if you're involved in this and if you have any actual involvement and we prove it, and I have proof, which I have a ton of, tell yourself what you want. I got tons of proof, bro, and it's all public. I don't even document anymore because I'm not going to put myself through that stress, right? When I prove my case to the court through an attorney, every single member of that group, and it's a lot of people on YouTube, goes to prison because it's collusion across state lines. It's conspiracy to commit what towards me, all for no reason. Your attitude, you've been adamant about, hell-bent on what you're on. You're on here saying your intentions clear as day towards me, and you have a problem to that capacity with a guy who doesn't even know you, who you're scared of, who never said anything even slightly bad to you, never did anything to you. Some of these folks owe me money. It's fake. So over some fake stuff because they are desperate and everything for them is uneventful, right? So it's so important for them to be fake and fake talk because they just want to give me a hard time and cause me stress. That's so important to them. See my point? So you lost a guy over $100,000 and now you're in the process of losing your own freedom. You can just see what people are on. So it's clear that they're willing to lose whatever, sacrifice whatever, they don't care as long as they can see me, losing. It's like with the Ping one when he goes and he shows up and you didn't invite me, so I crashed, right? And then he shows up and he tries to get the son of Chip, or no, his name's Chip, and then it's Max, right? Max is the main guy, Max Shrek. And so he goes up to Chip and he says, "You're coming with me in the duck," right? And then Max says, "No, isn't it me that you want to see? Blah blah blah." You see what I'm saying? Like, so And see, he listed the things that he did towards the ping
Is
line.
he trying to explain his
I haven't done
life
anything
with
to
a
anyone. I'm an
Batman
innocent.
scene?
I don't know. I don't
Isn't
know.
it me that you want to blah blah blah?
There's so many things you could insert into the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Victim in that circumstance. Anything regarding YouTube, I'm a victim because it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't say anything. I can't do anything. People, it's so important for people to just not show some love or just say the truth, which would have to be showing love because everything's positive in my life and with me. It's so important to them, right, that they don't want to see me succeeding like they are every day, and I make them watch me succeed and win over and over again. It's so important to them. Like I said, they're willing to do whatever. That's narcissist for you. It's pathetic. All when I don't even have an issue and I've shown these people nothing but love and been nothing but nice. And like I said, some of them still owe me money. I have no issues with anyone on YouTube. Never have, never will. They called Seton Hospital, and like I said, I explained what happened to me a million times, right? And even going through that, right, which was from the same exact individuals I've named,
I forgive
and
you.
that was an attempt on my you know what. And even after that, I've said I forgive all of you.
Yep.
When I have no reason to. What? So I said I forgive all of you, and I kept moving on with my life like I do every day. I said, clear as day. I don't want to talk to any people like that. I don't want no communication. Just go your own way, please. Leave me alone. Ask 8 million times. So all this is publicly documented, and all these people are watching. You have to understand.
The shame you feel inside when you know what he's going to say before he says it. Fuck.
I'm a famous celebrity. So I have concrete proof just on the channel alone. I don't even have to present all the tons of other evidence I have and then all the public evidence online, and I'm guaranteed to win. That's 2 charges I've named already. Then you've got a RICO case. Yeah, that's a RICO case. Anytime you get across state lines and you create collusion and say that these people got in a group and said, they want to drag me down, Tyree Sneed the Batman,
But
and they don't want to see me winning. And then they came online and said it right out their own mouth and everything else they wish that they could do to me, they say, but for no reason.
downrange with the banger of the
That's
day.
fake. And all this stuff started because of that weird sector nonsense that I was never a part of. I was rich and wealthy and happy, and I still am. I just don't have all the cash right now, right, that I had in the past. And I had all the money and I was doing well. And they came out of the blue, just like this group did, and started, same thing, issuing illegal statements towards me. And then I'm supposed to be responsible? That's the thing. Y'all people will you don't do anything, but then you'll want to talk to people like people are doing something wrong when it's things that I have nothing to do with this. That's why I'm said already, I'm not talking to anybody publicly no more. None of you. You get nothing. You talk to my attorney. Because it doesn't make sense because you're all being fake and you're literally just sitting there. They're there plotting 24 hours a day, and you can see what they do online. And it's been just me. Everybody else is just a subderivative for them to pose like it's a thing that they do with everybody. But I'm the only actual target. And I made it through everything. Everything. These people have made millions of attempts on me, and I'm still here. And survived the impossible, literally. Physically, everything. So see why my patience is gone, because I'm not going to let anybody talk greasy to me no more. I'm not going to let anybody talk to me without respect. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to let y'all sit there and act some way with me and have an attitude. Nobody. I'm going to make sure I put my foot down now, and you understand this is how it is, and you're going to do what I tell you to do. All of you. Like I said, I don't go on YouTube and then, oh, I'm a part of something. Nah, bro. Nah, home skillet. I'm over here. This is my channel.
Okay. Where were we at in the chat? I can't remember, but where his look, it doesn't, it's exactly Lady Elaine Fairchild from fucking Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood with the red shirt today. I mean, tell me if that's not fucking spot on. It's the same person. It's the same fucking person.
My life is my life. People don't just walk into my life and then tell me how my life's gonna go. We don't play like that. Sorry, that's not how this goes.
What was the name of the
You feel me?
cat lady on there that was like meow meow meow?
Oh, the cat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again, man. Every
Find
day that
out.
I'm out here working, anybody can pull up and tell me how they feel to my face. I don't care who you is. You got no excuse and you got no other choice. That's what people got to do. And all those people,
Henrietta.
because they scared. Sounds like accountability to me. It sounds like you people know what you've done is way past the line, completely wrong, and you're worried because you know you're going to prison for it. You don't care about me. You have no remorse, and that's fine. When we have the federal lawsuit and you're in the building, the judge is going to see that. He's also going to see that you're all probably going to continue to have this weird fake attitude because it's all fake. Because, like I said, all of you back down every time you're
It's the
cowards and you
same
took
person.
the cop out. It's like anybody. You're sure you want to act tough and this and like this and that because you're hiding behind a system. That's like what? That's like me. That's like me playing a game, right, of like hide and seek, and I'm doing this and I'm whatever, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, blah blah blah, because I'm hiding behind a tree. Notice how that's immature? I don't have time for grown adults that ain't grown. Period. What? So like I said, I'm a grown man. I'm a 35-year-old grown man. People know what it is. Everybody dresses me as such. Everybody talks to me right. Everybody shows me nothing but respect and love. And people either respect or fear me. My whole life, I've been getting it in. I've been getting busy. I ain't back down from nobody. I run the streets. I ain't never ran, never will. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't let anyone come at me in any wrong way. People have to be respectful to me. I've been like that for my entire life. And I will never change because respect is everything. If you don't enforce respect and show people that they have to respect you, if you don't have respect and make others respect you, make them. You're not going to ever be able to build nothing. See my point? Again, I'm not at anybody's discretion or their mercy or their opinion. Like, you can just keep my name out your mouth. I'm not asking you how you feel. Everything I did with my own two hands myself. You know what I mean? Until you are sending me thousands of dollars, and even then you can't tell me what to do. You're just a fan that wants to donate. See the point? Like, what? Hey, listen, I don't know what people are upset at still to this day because I don't think like you. Nobody does. And I don't understand that. There's no way to justify it. It's just odd and weird behavior. And I'm done talking about it, and we're never going to talk about it again. That's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I already forgave everyone as far as the federal lawsuit. I already forgave. I just have to file the lawsuit. We still got to go through the process, and it is what it is. There's no question on if these people are going to prison. They know they are. So that's my thing. When an issue has already been discussed a million times, resolved, right? And there's been a conclusion with these issues, meaning that we all know that I'm going to file my federal lawsuit, and they're all going to go to prison. Correct?
He's drawing a lot of
Once
flies.
that happens, that's it. Nothing more to talk about. So what? And then every attempt that you made thereafter, which is a felony of trying to create communication between us, knowing that I can't speak to you because there's a lawsuit being filed and you've been informed. See the point? Every single attempt is another felony.
Sorry, I'm working on a picture.
Wake up call, reality check.
This is fucking.
It adds to your time in prison because you're trying to create communication when that's what this is all about and why I'm filing a federal lawsuit. Why would I waste my time with anyone else or anything else that's not going to help me and isn't going to do anything for me and literally who enabled this and allowed y'all to do it and encouraged it? They're who put you up to it. I said who I was targeted by. Yeah, no, we don't do that. I take everything to an attorney and I don't talk to any of you because you're all cowards and you're all the same. I don't care how you feel, homeboy. I'm a private entity. I'm a private corporation. Anything that happens with me, it becomes a lawsuit now because that's the level that I'm at. Trust me. And I'm a business because just the fact that I'm a public speaker on here and that I run a business speaking publicly, that's enough right there. I'm a business, bro. My name is a business. Show me? Like, I just think it's weird how people run their mouth, but they don't want to say anything that's true. Why don't you say, hey, Tyree, how good looking you are today? Because I'm beautiful. Every day, look at me, bro. I'm the best looking man who's ever existed. Why don't you say something positive? Speak with love, positivity. That's what will affect things around you and make everything better for you.
Why don't you stroke my
If you don't
ego?
say anything positive, right, and you have a problem with acknowledging someone's accolades and accomplishments, how are you ever going to have any of your own? I don't deal with people who are that downtrodden and bottom of the barrel and crabs in a bucket and they're just complete failures. I would never be friends with people like that or talk to people like that. I'm just being honest. If people like that walked up to me in reality, common sense, I would tell them, get up out my face. Straight up, back up. Common sense. I wouldn't let you get near me. Common sense. And no, this has been proven. So again, what are you talking about? Reality is clear as day, buddy. Back to the drawing board. Talk is cheap. Told you. So like I said, we here today, we chilling. Look at my nice red colored shirt that you don't have, right? Everything I have, it seems like you can't afford. Right, still got Jordans on. You can't afford that, and I tend to be a hustler, right? Because I mean, half the stuff I don't even have to pay for. Real talk. So I mean, what part of my beautiful lifestyle are you most upset at? You see, we comfortable. You see, we good. You see, we got palm trees. We got palm tree. That's my palm tree. Straight up. So what do you?
That's my palm tree, homie.
And there it is. Hold up a second. Let me edit my avatar for a second. Let's make that. Ah, shit. It's not the same. But the red shirt, the face, it's the exact same fucking person.
Do you have? Just saying. You understand? These people, they're so mad at reality. It's hilarious. It's unbelievable. These are people that, you just can see reality. Like I said, there's rules on here. This is not the place for any energy like that. This is a network with rules. We will talk nice to each other. We will be nice. We will be respectful. Everybody. And if I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to. I assure you. Okay? So again, you're not going to continue to try to approach me online. You're not going to approach me in reality. You're going to back up and back off and go your own direction like I told you. You have to. You don't.
Let's go here. Let's take that off. Let's take a look at that. That's spot on. I got to let the bit go. But God damn. Okay, how do I do this again? Remove. Head to the stage. Go. Hey, I did
this
it.
federal lawsuit gets filed.
And here we go into the world of make believe.
And then it's proven to you that you ain't above the law. And also that
Nice
you don't
segue,
make the
dude.
law and you don't get to adjust it. And anybody who thinks that they could, they lose their job too. They're a part of the indictment and they've incriminated themselves and they go to prison with you. I have civil rights as a human being. Civil rights are not dictated by no little peons, okay? By nobodies. Miss me with that. Civil rights are dictated by God. Smart one. Courtrooms,
TJ.
whether you like it or not, they're still run by God. They're supposed to be. The devil can play their little tricks, but God is in charge. Trust me on that. Of everything. Everything. So like what God wants is what will be. Come facts. So
Facts.
today I had a great day, right? This is all I'm gonna do, talk to you all
NX.
about my day every day, tell you what I'm doing, tell you what to look forward to, and be positive. And that's it. Everything else that I just discussed, it's in the past. We're not discussing it ever again, and that's it. All right. And that's the way it always was. It's just that they kept trying to approach me
You'll be talking this
online
same
or
shit
off or
tomorrow.
whatever. And like I said, can't do it. You have to follow the law. So now everybody knows what it is. Now, moving forward, right? All that stuff is in the past, right? Clean slate. Let's move forward, right? So, like I said, all that was some unnecessary nonsense. That's what narcissists do. A bunch of desperation, fake chaos, and accomplish absolutely nothing in the process. In the process of all that fake feelings, whatever, because they always end their feelings, really just helped me. Created a Batman, created their own undoing, created a monster that they can't deal with and have no choice now. Right? They did it to themselves. People created their own karma. And again, I am your karma. I'm too good for you people. I'm not anything for you, quite frankly. I'm just your karma. I'm walking karma. People, I'm telling you, man, anybody who ever crossed me, anybody who ever went against me, anybody who ever wished anything on me, like ill will, all of them got theirs. All of them. I've watched it my entire life. All of them got what the hell they deserve, bro. And I actually did witness a lot of it. Actually, I know karma's real and I know God's real. Y'all fear karma. You fear things I don't fear. I'm not afraid of any of that, man. Like, what? Like, everybody's the same to me, bro. Like, we all go through things. We all know what it is. You know what I mean? Life is life, bro. I'm living. You know what I mean? I live every day to the fullest. I live every day like it's my last. That's why I don't fear none of that. I don't fear nothing like that because there ain't no reason to. Life is about happiness, man. Life is beautiful, bro. And I would never let some negative Nancy's and Debbie Downers and some Karens ever sit there and steal my joy. You understand? And that's what God taught me. Life is about being happy, brother. So, like I said, when these fools, when they was trying to come over here on this panel and do that fake talk, and they start the first word out their mouth, they
Life is about being happy, and that's why we all join together and come to laugh at a jackass like yourself.
know isn't even like part of our rhetoric here. Like I said, no, they worried about this business. So your intentions are clear as day. It's all documented. Good luck when we get to court, because they're gonna take that real serious. They're gonna say this is this man's livelihood. See how you can't play immature games like that? No, you can't do that. No, you need to get a law book. All y'all go pick up a law book and study the law, because I know it like the back of my hand. Yeah, my dad was a UT graduate lawyer. My grandfather was a Supreme Court, and they're gonna pay me a huge settlement. You accomplished nothing. You talk about Dizzy Rooster, Chug and Monkey. Those two bars, they had me up in like the Ritz. They had me up in the office, and I was running everything. They trusted me. I was the head of security. They would bring me to all day events. Everything. They said, we need your presence. They depended on me. The manager, the actual manager, right? I can't remember his name, if it was like Jerome or something like that. I think it was. He loved me. All he ever said
He had the Jerome in the chat yesterday had a problem with. Now all of a sudden he's going to be on a Jerome kick.
time I talked to him and asked him anything, he was like, man, I think you're a great dude. You're the best employee and worker we've ever had. I carried those companies and those bars on my back. I helped to build those bars up to what they became. Okay. And none of them have tried to give me any credit. It's all a bunch of nudes. And the only reason that any of that stuff happened and why I lost my job was because the red triangles were contacting the bar owner repetitively like they do. So they were bothering the bar owner, and the bar owner was just weak. So he just said he couldn't take it or handle it. So that's blackmail. You, the red triangles, are guilty of blackmail to a bar. You did the same thing with the steakhouse, right, up there in Green Bay, right, with the Prime Quarter or whatever it was called, that I was cleaning everything for that ungrateful, delusional dude. Same thing. He was in on it with them. He sided with them every day. They made every day a living hell for no reason. Okay, the crazy lady was keeping me up all night, leaving me out, so I didn't have anywhere to.
Yeah, TJ, I've refresh my memory. I'm pretty sure that's you, Splash Gambino. But the interview's getting to him. He mentioned it so many times yesterday over the past, well, week tomorrow. He's mentioned it a bunch of times. Hey, let's say hello to this young lady, old lady, whatever you want her to be. She's not Lady Elaine, that's for sure. What's up, Shan?
What's up?
Hi.
Oh shit! There's that ugly bitch.
Hi.
We're going back to the land of make believe.
Trolley, come take me out of this bitch. Trolley, get me out.
I can't believe I caught that, but there it is.
Yep.
Joey's taking us all to prison. Meow, meow, meow.
Thank you.
What was the name? Henrietta. That's what it was.
He's
The
got
cat.
a lot.
Henrietta
Sleep, and then I
Pussycat.
was still.
Yeah, Henrietta Pussycat.
Federal lawsuit. Meow, meow.
Hi, Bear Jew. Hi, Downrange. Hi, Wiccan. Hi, Lady Nightmare. Hi, Dutch.
The normal fuckers are here. Let's go.
Yeah.
I would try to work while I was almost falling over, about to pass out, literally. No one cared about my health. Nobody
On my
cared
day
about what I
off.
was going through. That's what I've been through for the past, I don't know how many years. Like, to the point I'm about to keel over and drop because I have no energy. I can't get any sleep because people are trying to orchestrate my actual life. And it was on camera. The actual factual dude on here, he actually tried to
No,
help
he
me, and he
died.
stayed with me because I said, like, bro, it's so hard right now because I
So
wasn't,
tired, bro.
really wasn't getting any you know what, so I couldn't think straight. Like, that
Couldn't
was
get
all
any
you. The
you
red
know
triangles
what.
is who
I couldn't
I'm-
get any you know what. What's that?
The U.S. recommended daily allowance of you know
You
what.
know what.
made me have to go back and forth and do all that. Then they bragging about it. Ooh, we gonna have a field day in court, bro. Y'all is slow, bro.
It sounds like some Flintstone vitamins. I got my new you know what's.
Own y'all, bro. Don't miss me with that.
I
See,
mean,
that's
you
why
know
they be trying
what,
to send me
kid?
notifications and keep talking.
I'm a you know what kid. And that's what I got.
Keep on doing all that, because the more that you talk and communicate with me when I've asked you to
Toys
not
R
do
Us
so,
fucking bullshit.
right? All that stuff is part of this lawsuit. All of it. You can't just keep doing that. No, you can't. Ain't nobody but the law partner, especially y'all. Y'all just some regular folks. What? So see what I'm saying? They all try to pretend. They pretend like they entitled to do whatever they want. Or we can talk whenever we want to whoever we want. No, you can't. Nah, bro. Even me, I have rules that I have to follow online. I just don't have rules to follow because, well, I don't do what you do. If you just do things the right way, then you don't have rules to follow. But no, if you do all that weird stuff like yeah, you got tons of rules you have to follow. You really just take away your own freedom. See my point? They can't think. They're slow. They're not the brightest crayon in the box. Fact.
I'll work on that mashup
So,
later
like I
for a
said,
thumbnail. That's gonna work.
Like,
out
miss me
good.
with all that. I don't need your little Cash App donations telling me go get yourself a hot dog, bro. What does that mean? What? We're not friends.
No.
I ain't never met you. You scared of me.
That means
Good
go
point.
get
This is
yourself
the
a hot
human
dog.
reaction of confusion. Like, what? So, like, whatever you look at YouTube as,
Labs.
that's your thing, cuz
Sub.
all y'all. But that ain't what it is, bro. This is reality, bro. YouTube is reality. It's real. Whatever you say and do on YouTube can and will be used against you in court. I guarantee you that. What? You're the same people who tried to do that with me. That's what they kept leaning on. The show, the show, the show, the show, the show. That's all they ever said. The corrupt lawyers down here were saying the show. That's what they kept leaning on. The show, the show, the show, the show, the show. That's all they ever. That's what they kept leaning on. They ever said
What
the corrupt
the
lawyers down here were saying,
fuck?
the show, right? You had the lawyer try to reproach me, right, and try to fake challenge me and all that nonsense, and trying to set me up because what they wanted was me in prison, silenced, because I had a voice, and they knew obviously that I was Batman already, and that I was going to expose all their corruption because they're all making a living illegally, and they're all cowards, and they don't have any money, and they don't own anything. Yeah, and that guy is a renter and a
Dude,
moocher,
right
and
on
he's working
time,
for it, and
Dutchie.
he had to run the security. And all I had to do was talk. I
Lobster.
was smart, and I said, I'm not going to do that. You're an attorney. I'm a lot smarter than what you're trying to portray.
Lobster, we're at 1.5 because it was like a half hour in and no one was sniping him. I thought Rich was going to do it. He said I was calling for help because I was taking the day off. Rich said he was going to grab it, and then Rich set up a live for like an hour and a half after he'd been streaming for 30 minutes. But in his title, it was yesterday's video. So I'm like, fuck. Might as well fucking jump on it.
Rich doesn't usually do live snipes. He likes to do after the fact so he can edit them down and
Yeah. I mean, he'll grab them when he's doing his
Yeah.
shtick in the show, which is great. But I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I was like, Sticky, you available? And he's like, no, man, grab it if you can. I'm like, all right, Call of Duty. Here we are.
I'm also a lot more patient, just like I told him. So whatever money I make, you're saying that money doesn't exist?
Yeah, it's 1.5.
Yeah, no, that's not what y'all are calling it. That's not even what y'all call it. That's not jealousy and envy. That's delusion, dog. Nobody talks to people like that, man. Nobody, bro. Nobody plays games like that with people. What are you talking about, homie? What? See what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no justification. Y'all can all go your own separate direction. I don't need you over here. I didn't ask you to come over here. Bye.
I can't go through
Find somewhere
yesterday
else to go.
again.
Straight up, get out of my job though. This is my job on how I make a living. Ain't no chat here ever again. Ain't no y'all don't get a voice. Straight up. See, that's the thing. I tried because I have a right to have an open chat. The way I look at it now is I don't even want it. I don't want it. For what? Half the internet, bro, turned against me for no reason when I've done nothing but be nice. These people owe me money and refuse to pay me when they have every day they can pay me. You people are eating, right? Okay, so if you're feeding yourself and eating, then you got money and you can send me money. Pay up.
God
Quit waiting around and getting
damn.
money.
Go fuck yourself.
but he's
You
not entitled.
fucker.
I want to hear that again.
He's an entitled millennial with chicken legs.
Just a shit. Just a shit.
You got money and you can send me money. Pay up.
If you got money, you can send me money.
If you're
waiting around and getting
eating, you can send me money.
That's what time it is. Yeah, and you're gonna pay me.
How
All I
about
choose is
this?
that.
If you're walking around Brownsville every day pretending to be Batman, you can get a fucking job and buy your own food, bitch.
Yeah, we make a chili around here with 3 kinds of beans, y'all.
Hell yeah.
We got choice of onions. We got red, yellow, white, whatever you want.
Joey makes,
Jalapenos in that bitch if you want.
Joey makes his living sneaking into buffets and like finishing off people's plates after they get up.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that mouth, how it's pulled up on one side. He's got an
Nom, nom.
abscess again, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's bad.
That's why
It's
he's-
worse than it was yesterday. It's bad today.
Hell yeah, I hope
You
it
can tell
hurts.
because he's spitting a lot more now too.
He was dripping yesterday. He was leaking.
Ew.
He was leaking. You know when you spit? Okay. You know when you have to puke and your mouth fills up with saliva?
Uh-huh.
Because it does that because the hydrochloric acid that's about to come out of your fucking stomach, it's trying to protect your teeth and your gums.
Ah.
That's why that happens.
Okay.
So when he was spitting his shit out yesterday, he had a whole mouthful of cud in his bottom lip between his teeth, like he had a mouthful of fucking skull sitting there because his fucking salivary glands were purging. So fucking bad.
You don't have a choice because the court's gonna make you pay me. Every one of you is gonna understand you're gonna do whatever I tell you to do. All of you, I guarantee you, bro. I'm the boss. Feel me? So like I said, I'm the divine authority. I'm actually in charge. I tell everyone what to do, man. Things go my way. I say what happens. That's why I facilitated everything that I've done and accomplished with my own money and my own budget. Yeah, it don't work like that, bro. Y'all can't just sit there and, oh, we're jealous of a guy. And you better keep that moving. What? See, that's what they do. They want to act like, oh, well, like that's why they keep trying to use.
Yeah, lobster, it is great. I mean, sometimes slow down. The bits are great. Sped up, they're great. It's the yin and the yang. Sometimes you got to have one without the other. But,
those bait tactics, like I'm supposed to be quiet about it. Nah, y'all want to act some way? I'm gonna act some way. We match energies over here. You want to have these fake attitudes?
What's up, Blue?
I have an attitude now. See what I'm saying? There's no need for this, man. No need, bro. No need at all. There was never a reason for none of that, bro. So like I said, what did you actually accomplish? I just proved the things that you go in a chat and type, you're aware they don't exist. Who does that? Bro, that means not only is it federal prison time, probably Fed time, that's Arkham Asylum. They have to do a mental eval, and they're going to realize, quick, oh, okay, these people is literally out of their mind. Somebody licensed them, like I said, and it was your government and other something else. Someone licensed them to do this. They knew I was Batman. There was actual Jokers with clown Joker makeup on their face a long time ago when this started, and they was on the camera and they would come on the show, and I was like, what's going on, man? Like, what? So this is the thing, is that they must have known I was Batman before I even did. Seriously. Because I was already bringing it out of them without trying. It's a real thing. That's what people don't get. This is all spiritual. And what it is I'm the spirit of good. And, you know, I'm the Messiah, Jesus Christ and God. I'm the spirit of God in human embodiment. I am God in human form. So it's God versus all the little
earlier that
demons.
Batman is a demon. Now you're the spirit of God. Pick a lane.
And that's what it is every day of my life. And I'm done putting up with nothing. I'm going to tell you demons off. You're going to back off. You're going to get up out my face. No more being nice to you. No more walking on eggshells. Move. You understand? Because nobody's that patient. I'm a human being, dog. These people have been trying my patience for how many years? Boy, stop it. We ain't going to sit here and be nice.
Stop
you understand?
it.
Some people in this world, what people got to learn, you can't be nice to them. You got to just put your foot down and say, this is how it's going to go, and you can go ahead and skedaddle. Okay? So now, there's no nice Batman. Batman's not a nice guy. And look at them. They're scared. That's what they do. They go run away. Yep. Go run and tell, go whine, go cry. That's what y'all do. Right? Listen, I came on here showing nothing but love, man. I tried to collaborate with everyone. I just gave y'all an opportunity, everybody on this network, to come over here and talk. Look what they did. They tried to take advantage. That little coward that came over here, he tried to literally make an attempt.
I think it was right before you got here. Did you hear the offer that he made everyone?
No.
If we want to pay $1,000, he will make a special little, like a Discord discussion group, and we can all talk to him, but we have to agree with everything he says.
I need to
for
correct
$1,000 and pay $1,000.
Yes, you have to pay $1,000 for the right to kiss his ass, and if you say if you say anything out of line, he'll kick you immediately.
I wouldn't pay $1, Joey.
That guy, I need to correct you. It was $999 today, and then $1 more tomorrow.
Yeah, so. with a recurring payment of $1.
Just for 99 cents today.
That's right.
And the fine print.
You can adopt a starving hobo in Brownsville, Texas.
No, thank you.
Doing, then they want to sit there and act, oh, wait, why would I wait when you literally just did what you did, and you know exactly
Blue,
what you did.
never again. It's never going to be open again. Never.
Chat's closed
it's okay,
permanently.
Guess what? Now you have to come to court. It's a federal indictment right there.
We might have to
Can't
slow it down.
If I have, this is how I make a living.
Catching up.
You do not have legal rights.
Yeah, less
than behind with my business.
Yeah. Let's go back to
when you come over here.
Speed.
There's rules and laws you have to follow.
Now it feels like he's slurring his speech.
I know he's
right.
He's in a swimming pool.
Oh, sure. Lord, child, I'm so tired.
Oh my God, I've been out sleeping under my palm tree.
You have to be a serious person with a serious interest. That's why businesses always say serious.
God, he went from Boomhauer to Hank Hill.
Think about that. If we just sped up life and everyone talked like that, the shit we could accomplish and get done, just get on, get out, and get done.
Inquiries only.
Get on.
You couldn't
You don't
train
have a
your brain to
choice.
recognize.
You just walked into a federal indictment.
Isn't that why we made meth?
And every other individual, whatever clown fool that came on that panel, I have documentation of it. The minute the lawyer sees that, guess what? The lawyer contacts you and says, guess what, buddy? You have to come to court now. All in good time, brother.
Okay.
Just wait. Be patient. All them
Keep my
online
seat
games
warm.
for what? Because y'all don't have a career? So because they don't have a job, because some homeless people who are unstable and out their mind, because they are suffering and because they don't.
All of those things are you.
Ooh, is that me or him?
I think it's him. I can still hear you.
Let me try and open up a new tab. Let's see what happens.
Did he delete?
Now, my internet's good.
It did this for a few seconds earlier.
I don't know. I hear a lot of people talking about the internet be fucking up. Not just around me, but fucking everywhere. My cell phone doesn't get service anymore. I'm to the point where I'm like, I got to bite the bullet and grab a new phone. But
you know what this is? This is like, it's AI. It's right before Skynet takes over.
Yeah.
It's taking over the internet.
I mean, granted, I've had this phone for 4+ years. I've never had a cell phone in my existence last longer than 2 years, except for my Nokia 5185. Those things were made to last forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, Samsung Note fucking Plus 25, I think, is going to be ordered up here later on today.
Yeah, they slow your shit down and make you buy a new one now.
Yeah, they do. That is a fact. Right when they used to do the 2-year contracts, right when the 2-year contract was coming up, he was like, why won't my shit work anymore? Now they don't do the contracts. I mean, I've had Verizon forever, but I'm just using filler words right now as we hear the fucking.
I just get prepaid shit from the grocery store. It's like a $50 smartphone. And so, like, if I need any phone, I'll go buy one, swap the SIM cards out, boom, done.
Let's just give a refresher here. We were only a minute behind at this point, so let's.
Hey, Doc.
Uh-oh. We're running an ad for them. Fuck that shit.
Uh-oh.
Skip.
Oh, no.
They are suffering because they don't.
No.
I wonder if his shit cut out.
The neighbors fucking cut their fucking internet out.
They pulled the plug on their router.
This guy will shut the fuck up. I wouldn't be surprised. Or if his data plan, well, does 7-Eleven phones have unlimited data and then you get throttled or something?
Yeah, the one that I've got, it's got unlimited. But I think like toward the end of the month, it'll start getting slower.
So does Shamrock know you have a burner phone?
Yes, she uses it often.
Other occasional grape situations.
Yes, I know all about the burner.
I'm such a loser. I use a burner phone to talk to my wife.
Throw that bitch out. Fuck. What's the nearest lake around you guys?
Oh shit, she's on to me.
Fucking throw it up the bridge. I'm gonna go get a hot dog. I'll be right back. Fucking. What's this fucker doing?
I don't know. I think his palm tree Wi-Fi cut out.
So he did say that that's his palm tree. I mean, fuck, that's equity. Sell that palm tree. If you uprooted that fucker and sold it, you could get what, 50, 60, 70 grand for it?
Inexpensive palm tree.
I don't think Mama's going to sell her palm trees.
Probably not.
Those things ain't cheap. You want a beautiful palm tree fucking planted in the yard, you paying fucking
That's right.
money.
All of y'all pay me $1,000.
This is great. Come on, Joe. I'm not refreshing you again. I'm going to wait because I'm not going to give you the ad revenue for the fucking stupid fucking ad. Does that count as a view even though it doesn't run all the way through and you hit skip?
I think so.
We're not going to do that. Fucking Joey. He knows. He's got to know by now. Otherwise, he would have restarted. Or he's just fucking ranting.
Yeah, I either like them grilled or you butterfly them long ways and put them face down in a pan, fry them up.
I'm going to go boiled. I mean, I do dig a grilled dog with some little bit of crisp on the outside, but I'm going to go a boiled dog. Right when the seam starts to split open, that's when it's...
And then you put the weenie water in your bong.
Ew.
Then you put your
Fuck.
your wrapper of plastic cheese around it, let it melt. Good stuff. I want a hot dog.
You've got crunch berries in your bong water, Shamrock. Don't you me.
Shush up. You'll be dry snitching on me. This is our family business. These people don't need to know this shit.
I'm not going to laugh about anyone's bong water. I could probably hallucinate off of mine right now.
That's true.
I got just enough of that fucking chronic fucking alcohol rub to fucking give myself some fresh thing.
Nice.
Wait, do you put it
clean?
Do you put it in a spray bottle? Spray it around your chronic alcohol.
Nah, just grab a fucking freezer bag, Ziploc, and just fucking
Hi, Blue. Hi,
Shake it up.
Trollmonster.
Oh, I get your point. My bad. Fuck me. Fucking God damn it. I'm smarter than that. Hey, at this time, let's look at Lady Elaine Fairchild and her resident fucking hobo retard. Ta-da! God damn.
Welcome to the land of make believe. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Meow. I got to get the cat in there somehow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh man, the thumbnail I'm gonna make for this. God damn it. We're going straight to the land of make believe for this one. Make believe. Howdy how, Shamrock. And that guy. And Sticky, Troll Team 6. What did you miss? What did you miss?
We're changing his name to Slacky.
Who, Sticky? Slacky 6?
Slacky 6. Because he's just never here.
Doing his thing. He's the puppet master. See, he's just making us dance for him. That's your whole goal, isn't it, Sticky? The conspiracy theory inside me says, this is just...
see, I thought he was trolling Joey. He's actually trolling us. I see.
Yeah.
Making you do shrouds. Stay up all night.
Big shroud me. Face fort marker me.
You've been forced shrouding, Sheriff.
I ruined one belt, 2 pairs of shorts with paint.
Sheriff's so tired.
One wall. One
Sheriff.
brand new shirt.
Sheriff's so tired. Let him sleep, Sticky. Come on, get him a hotel room at least. You've been making him force sniff markers all day.
I'd set up the shroud from, was it the TJ shroud? Yeah, Mimi's got that. That actually went out in the mail today. And I thought about that comment, that guy, because I was writing her address and putting that fucker in there, and I was using a red marker. And I started smelling and I started laughing. Where's Joe crying about today? The red triangles. The TJ interview is really starting to get to him. He brought that up again.
He's never going to have chat open again.
Never. Not again.
He forgives us all, but he's still putting us all in prison.
Yeah.
If you want to pay $1,000, you can get into a special chat group with him, and you can kiss his ass for the low price of $999 down and $1 a month.
Jojo, seen a dance, but damn it. Yeah. No, damn it. Oh, you're coming up for a bit. All right. We need some more people to filler words. That's the word I'm looking for.
Some you know what?
Some you know what's.
Some more people to blah 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 whatever.
At the end of the day, It is what it is. Like I said. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
You get pretty good at that, Sheriff.
Like,
You can talk for 10 minutes and not say a damn thing.
not fuck all. Not fuck all. God, I can't even remember. Now I got to listen to some of Lady Elaine's voice. That's one of the things that scared the hell out of me as a child. That and
They were creepy.
Mr. Rogers, what did he do in his downtime? Fucking cranking one out in the land of make believe. Fuck.
I think make believe is where he went when he smoked crack.
You making me force add you.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, Sticky? Slacker.
My
Slick.
apologies. I'm
Slacky.
so tired.
Sticky.
I was in an important phone call with 3-letter friend, y'all. I'm so tired. I was having a mental breakdown. The gang stalker's been following me everywhere. Trying to see what's going on with little JoJo Simple. He does kind of look similar to the puppet that's on the screen right now. The fuck? Holy shit.
Oh, just wait till I'm done with this masterpiece, dude.
I'm not trolling you guys, that guy. It makes me sad that you would even come up with that. I would never troll you guys. We're here to troll the cows, strictly.
You've been force trolling us, Sticky. You've been manipulating our views.
I'm so tired.
You've been making us out here to watch law cows all day, stay up all night, not get no sleep. I'm so tired. You're not even getting us hotel rooms to stay in.
I'm so tired. I don't even know who I'm trolling anymore. I'm trolling everyone. Trolling myself.
I had to shit this morning, but I couldn't get to the library in time.
All right, Blue, you got the comment of the day right there, bud. I always liked Eddie Murphy and Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. So fucking little Joey would be the equivalent to Lady Elaine Fairchild and Mr. fucking Robinson's Neighborhood. Oh, fuck my entire ass. God damn.
Sarton has his hand up. Little Josie's ass. Little Josie for entertainment. I'm humbled.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, there was something important I was gonna say, but my marijuana mush brain has prevented me from remembering what the fuck it was. It was in my mind like 20 minutes ago. I remember. Oh, I remember.
Hey, you remember Chewbacca? Remember?
I remember.
Yeah, I like Chewbacca.
I've missed everything. So basically, just what I saw yesterday from work. I watched a little bit and hung out with you guys for a bit, and then last night I hung out with Sheriff for a little bit. But I've missed everything from today. So,
well, today I think mainly he's still tweaking on the fact that everybody was talking shit to him in his chat yesterday.
Oh,
and so
was hammering his chat.
Yeah, chat's never going to be open again, ever, permanently.
Well, I will say, as a public service announcement, Sarton is in his mind telling him to keep the chat open. So we'll try to see where that goes. I hope it works.
Got Sarton on my mind.
It's
woke up in the morning.
We're hoping he gets the balls, you know. Plus, Christina, if you're listening, I really need you to make sure you let him know that you think it is so sexy and hot when he is fighting his trolls off in the chat.
That's right.
Hold on a second, guys. Got a request. Fallout, stop asking such dumb questions.
Oh, it's Danny.
Why not you go kick glass barefoot? See, that guy's better at it. You guys should be asking him. I can do this, Jenny. I do irritated, Jenny.
Jenny,
Shamrock, I didn't know you were bisexual.
I am, actually.
Jenny, can you feed me some banana baby food, please?
I prefer men, but I mean, I've been known to indulge.
Dabble?
I dabble. I've been known to dabble a little bit.
Y'all some freaks, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all freaky deaky over there.
She been known to stick her finger in the pie when she's at the buffet line.
Oh, shut up, God! Be so crude about it. God damn.
So what's up, Sheriff? Is he still going? What's going on?
Well, we've had the Wheel of Destiny going here for about 10 minutes. Shit, I've refreshed it once. I don't want to refresh it again and give him the ad view. Should I just go back to his homepage? And
We're
then click
thinking
and see folder?
maybe
on.
his neighbor turned off their Wi-Fi, so he
Yeah.
can't broadcast anymore.
Sheriff, your
Yeah.
one ad view provides
I
all of
am
our
savage.
ad view. Don't worry
All right.
about an ad view.
Well, I
Nope.
just refreshed it and still the same. So let's just go back to his home.
But here's the thing, Shuckles, and like people that oh sorry, you guys are talking about shit.
No,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, you're
There
good.
we go.
Shuckles, the thing is
They
that
are suffering, and because they don't.
oh,
Nope.
can I answer this real quick?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Other like lesbians have gotten mad at me because this is how I feel. Like for relationships it's men, but like when I've been with other women, I just want them for sex. I don't that's it. I don't want to have a relationship with another woman. I just
I don't care what
wanna have
anyone does or
sex with her
does
sometimes, you know?
with the door. I was just making a backhanded fucking joke.
Yeah,
against your
no, I
husband.
know, but but now
See,
it's turned into
Shamrock can say that, but when I say it, I get in trouble.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, little
Yeah.
Joseph is in his backyard, folks. He's on flexing the lawn chair once again with the cup holder.
It's just another lawn chair, ha. It's just another lawn chair, ha.
He's
And a
got the
bunker.
infinite ring, or what?
Yeah, it's been going.
Hmm.
I picked them up. We fucking went right out of the gate at 1.5 just to get really cracked up,
Mhm.
fired up for the day. So we caught up, and right when we caught up, this is what happened.
His palm tree lost internet connection. So
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
he's
fake.
plugged in.
All these fake perping fucking palm
I wonder if that's
trees.
what happened. His battery died.
That's fucking funny.
Finally.
Mom, I need a phone.
Mom, where's the plug?
I need
Tell
a new
you.
phone. This is my career we're talking about.
You can go down to the library and plug your phone. I need $3 for the
Oh,
buzz.
Mom, that's 15 miles. I'll ride your bike. I can't.
Could you imagine? He's at the south side. Like usually houses have outdoor outlets, you know? It's a common thing. He's fucking in the neighbor's backyard by the fucking dog door. The fucking alarm goes off. He's sitting there trying to plug his fucking phone. Well, Rich is live, it looks like. Is it red screen? Rich is live. I believe he's doing yesterday's stream that we did from yesterday afternoon, the 4-hour one. So, I don't know. We got nothing going on here.
All right, let's go see Rich.
We're gonna do this.
Hang out.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
do
go hang
this.
out.
I'll take
Shamrock,
this
that
party
guy.
on the road.
Yeah. Chat.
Thank you,
everyone.
Sheriff. Thanks for
Thank you,
having me
guys.
up, sir.
I'm a day off, motherfucker.
I'll see you all over there.
I'll talk to Susan. We'll get you double time for coming in.
Yeah.
On your show.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
for sure.
PPTO.
All right.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.